All right, guys, we're going to do section 2, chapter 1 on this pre-algebra book. And the key on this one is adding whole numbers. So first we're going to do a visual representation, and let's see how this works. So we're going to, we need little, let's draw some stuff. Let's do boxes. All right, here we go. So we got a group of 5 boxes, and then we have a group of they're all different, but we have a group of 7. And then let's say, then I want to put one down here. Let's say, oops, let me try to do a different shape. Let's do rectangle. So we have we're going to count these as 10s. Okay, we'll count these as our groups of 10s. And then we'll add, let's add some. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now let's talk about this. So we are first going to add these together. And so as we count them, we have 5 right here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. Now, to create one of these long rectangular ones, we need a group of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to group these together. That's going to give us a 1 10 column, basically, and 2 left over. And so 5 plus 7 is 12. But what if we have multiple numbers? So let's see. So we're going to count this as 13. This is 14, and I have 17. So I'm going to add all 3 of these numbers together again. So I have these ones over here, and what I need 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have these right here. This groups together, gives me an extra one of my rectangular one. So now I have 4, and then I have 4 left over, which gives me 44. Now that's just a visual representation. So let's talk about how can we do this mathematically or algebraically. Algebraically. So let's say something like 7 plus 3. Well, 7 plus 3, we would say that as 10. Okay, that was an easy one. Let's do 7 plus 6. There's a couple ways that you can look at this. So how many more do I need for 7 to get up to 6? Well, in this case, I would need 3 more. So I could split this and say, this is 7 plus 3 plus 3. I'll just split those up. This would give me a 10. And this would give me my other 3, which would give me 13. Okay, that's not too bad of a way of doing stuff. We can also think of stuff as in something called doubles plus 1. Well, we can see 7 and 6 are really close together. We could say that this is 1 plus 6 plus 6. And we could say that 6 plus 6 is 12, since perhaps we know what 6 plus 6 is. And then we add 1, that would give us 13. Multiple ways of doing this. But what if I have a larger number? Let's say I have 14 plus, let's say, 38. So we would add going down. 4 plus 8 would give us 12. But this is the one spot. So when I say 12, the only one spot I have is 2. This 1 I put in my extra column, and that gives me 5. And it's the same thing what I did And then back here, once I had a group, I moved it to my other column. So it gave me 4, and I have 4 left over. Let's try bigger number, 39, and let's do 85. 9 plus 5 would give me 14. So again, 4 goes here. So that gives me a 1 over here. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Now, because I have nothing else over this column, I could just write 12. But just for our sake, I want to put 2. I'm going to put 1 over here in my next column, which there's zeros there, which is 1 plus 0 plus 0, which is 1. So 124. And all we really need to do is just kind of need to practice going higher and higher and higher. So let's do an even bigger number. 1,683 plus 479. So now I'm looking at 3 plus 9. Well, that's 12. Put a 2 here, and I carry that 1. 1 plus 8, which is 9, plus 7, which is 16. Put the 6 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 4 is 11. 1 down, carry the 1. It gives me 2,162. And then we could go up higher and higher. What if we did much bigger numbers, or how about multiple numbers? So let's do 21,357 plus 861 plus 8,596. Now, would it be wrong to add the first two together and then add a third? No, you could do that if you wanted to. I find it, I mean, if you get the right answer, you get the right answer, but that could take you a whole lot longer. And the more steps there are, the more likelihood of making a mistake. So we're going to add going straight down. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 14. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. So the 1 goes down. Since we have 21, the 2 comes at the top. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. So I have 8. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 8 is 10. So I do need to represent there's 0, so 10. So you have 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So you have 30,814. Right? Simple enough. So next thing we want to look at is we want to translate some word phrases just to give us an idea when we're talking about word problems. So if I were to say plus, like 1 plus 2, that would mean 1 plus 2. The sum, so the sum of 3 and 4 would mean 3 plus 4. That's the sum. We could also say things like increased. That'd be addition. We could say more than. So what would we say? 8 more than 7. So 7 plus 8. You're saying something's 8 more than 7. You could also say total of. Same idea as sum. And then really easy one is just added to. All these mean the same idea. You're doing addition. So if I were to say, what is 28 increased by 11? Pretty simple. Say 28 plus 11, which if I were to finish this out, this would give me 39. So let's do a word problem. If Hal had got grades of 87, 93, 68, 95, and 89. I would say, what is the total number of points earned? What would we do? We would add them all together, right? So we would, again, so watch this. 7 plus 3, which is 10, plus 8, which is 18, plus 5, which is 23, plus 9, which is 32. And I put a 3 here. 3 plus 8 is 11, plus 9 is 20, plus 6 is 26, plus 9 is 35, plus 8 is 43. So Hal earned 432 points for the semester. Okay, that's basic adding. Hopefully you find this well. If you have any questions, look at the next video.